Of all my hundreds of songs, there's only a couple times that I can recall where I actually came up with words and lyrics right in one sitting. I couldn't believe it this particular time. I had the title of the song maybe 10, 11, 12 days in advance, but I had no idea I would just compose the entire song, lyrics and all. You know how long it takes me to get lyrics. It takes over a couple decades in most cases, in fact, many cases, but this one came in 3 minutes. Dark and Lonely Man. There he goes, watching as the world goes on its way. There he goes, looking at the ground, nothing to say. And he's torn, there's nothing he can do and nothing he can plan. He's a dark and lonely man. There he goes, spends his days all caught up in confusion. There he sits, bitter with his life and disillusion. And he's torn, there's nothing he can do and nothing he can plan. He's a dark and lonely man. His eyes are around but wander away. He knows they won't return. The women they want, the confident man, it seems he's missed his turn. There he goes, making projects for himself to share. There he sits, counting all the days he has to bear. And he's torn, there's nothing he can do and nothing he can plan. He's a dark and lonely man. It's never enough, the answer is no, every time around. He used to feel pain, but now he is numb. He keeps his words in his head to the ground. There he goes, making projects for himself to share. There he sits, counting all the days he has to care. And he's torn, there's nothing he can do and nothing he can plan. He's a dark and lonely man. And he's torn, there's nothing he can do and nothing he can plan. He's a dark and lonely man. Lonely man, lonely man. I really love the juxtaposition of very sad lyrics and very happy sounding song, and that's one of my glowingest examples of one. I'm going to attempt to do one I haven't done in an awful long time. It's not really in the central, thickest part of my repertoire. I almost never play this. So this will be an adventure to see how this comes out. So from a happy, sad song to a pretty silly song about a child's view of war. Actually, the song's basically ridiculing war and making fun of it and cutting it down to the zero size that it belongs to be, that it deserves to be. I mean, Toy Soldier. Just like a kid's toy soldier, I am prepared to kill all those for the offense of standing against my will. I spy a male civilian line up with bayonets. Here comes the war, I cried out, march out against his tax. Shoot straight, the captain say, tweet toot, the piper say, hail to the glory day, anarchy, anarchy. Toll on the bells of glory, toll on the battle chimes. We'll march across the prairie, no stop for supper time. It's fools who would dare cross us, we'll jump across the dog. I am a bold toy soldier, I'll kill and waterlog. Shoot straight, the captain say, tweet toot, the piper say, long live the glory day, anarchy, anarchy. I don't even care if it's raining, we'll fight inside the house now. Only a twister could thwart the general's orders now. Hail's the colonel say, hey the privates say. Privates? Who's privates? I'll live to be a soldier, part of the terror squad. Just like a vigilante, I'll stop them as they rob. Don't give them any money, just shoot their plans all down. While daddy smiles down on me, soldier takes another town. Shoot straight, the captain say, tweet toot, the piper say, hail to the glory day, anarchy, anarchy. Now mommy comes and stops the war. The living room chair is in the way. And now civilians sleep well. Tomorrow's another day. And until we find our men in their box, we won't shoot you in your sleep. Sleep? All right, I'll sleep. So let's keep it kind of humorous here. A little story, little amusing story that probably would take place hundreds of years ago about how it was our week was formed and why it's structured this way. This one's called When Adam Sold the Day. The seas were smooth and sailing was getting us quite bored. So the captain told a story of Adam and the Lord. How Adam, founder of our race, had dealt the master cold. This here story is the one our fearless captain told. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one did shout or run about. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one was round to roam the town. The week was set for 8 days as the race begun. For solemn were the 7, for pleasure was the 1. And to this earth young Adam came, but cynic did he breed. For solemn prayer was never fancy for such man as he. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one did shout or run about. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one was round to roam the town. Said Adam to the Lord, a deal I shall make, that we could sin all 7 and give to you the 8th, and keep in our week 7 days, I'll sell to you the 1 you have allocated to us for ungodly fun. The master, he said no, but Adam, he did vow, I won't perpetuate the race, lest you trade with me now. God said, okay, we'll compromise, but the holy 7th day shall be for prayer unto me, and our week was formed that way. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one would shout or run about. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one was round to roam the town. Our captain tipped his pipe, his story it was through. Said one mate to the captain, this story really true. For how is it that mortal man should pass the Lord such deal? Says captain's son, we're ever paying for this unholy steel. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one to shout or run about. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one was round to roam the town. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day. When Adam saw the day, when Adam saw the day, no one was around to roam the town. Ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day, ta-da-dum, ta-da-dum, ta-da-day.
You're here, Paul.
Hey.
That is still my favorite sing-along song. I don't know if you remember when you used to do that at Oz.
Yes, I remember I used to try to initiate sing-alongs there.
Well, I don't know if you initiated it, but I was giving you an involuntary harmony with that. I just love singing to that song.
Now we have another one of those songs.
Awesome.
Freaking song, isn't it? Now I have another one of those words, or those song worms in my head. Last week it was Jim Novak's Johnny Appleseed one. Now it's da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-day.
Green Dragon open mic.
Yeah, in the UK, and I played this song, and I'd mentioned to them it's my one cut on Ryman Records that I have, so I moved my position in the room so that behind me on the wall here, that right there is I know what a gold album is. I know what a platinum album is. And when you have one cut, it's a plexiglass and it's a CD, and they stamp it for you right there at the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville. So that's my one cut on Ryman Records. But so I'm going to start with that. It's a song that I won an independent songwriting contest from a radio station out in California. It was Power 98 FM reached out to me, and they were playing indie artists, and they asked if they could submit the song to this contest, and I said, sure. What's the cost? And they said nothing, and they submitted it, and it won. And then I got to go down to the Ryman Auditorium and record it, and I got to sing it on the stage there. And it was funny, while I was singing it, and there were people on tour going through the Ryman, they're like, who's that? And that night Charlie Daniels was playing, so it's like, is he opening for Charlie's? And it's like, no, not even close. This is a one and done, and stick a fork in me. It was an amazing time. It was really cool. Song is called Time. Like sand through the hourglass, time marches on. We stand amazed by the changes appear before our eyes. It all seems to go by so fast. How can it be? Memories are all that's left to see. Time only goes forward, you never get it back. Save all you can in memories. Time only goes forward, you never get it back. Save all you can in memories. I have heard many people say, seems like yesterday, the house was full of Legos, Tonkas and Barbies too. Please put all your things away, was said nearly every day. No one did, so time put it all away. Time only goes forward, you never get it back. Save all you can in memories. Time only goes forward, you never get it back. Save all you can in memories. People we meet make up our lives as we do theirs. Some we hold on to, others fade away. But time only goes forward, you never get it back. Save all you can in memories. Time only goes forward, you never get it back. Save all you can in memories. Save all you can in memories. Thank you. Little song called Time. I had a thought a while ago, listening to a song on the radio, and whether you're going through a traumatic time or a happy time or a sad time, it's amazing how the radio station will play songs that speak right to you. It's as if the artist knows you and wrote that song for you. And I had this thought, wouldn't it be neat if, as a songwriter, if you got a song played on the radio and it affected somebody or touched somebody, that it would be neat if you as the songwriter would get that warm fuzzy, that kind of feeling that they were getting. And the thought continued to the point that it's amazing that when pick an artist, they wrote a song that touched you. They wrote that song for you, although you've never met. So worked around on that idea for a little bit, and I wrote this song called We've Never Met. Wrote the song for you, although we've never met. I sing about our good times and our sad times too. Shared so many secrets, it's hard to comprehend how this radio has joined our lives. Best friends who have never met. Time we share with a dear friend often has no equal. Remember all our good times and the memories of the heart. As you listen to this song, I will share with you once again a moment in time with a new dear friend. I wrote the song for you, although we've never met. I'll sing about our good times and our sad times too. Shared so many secrets, it's hard to comprehend how this radio has joined our lives. Best friends who have never met. I love how you understand the quirky things I do, or the time we spend together, sharing our deepest thoughts. I don't know what I would do without you, even though we've never met. The song is all we have, thanks for that. I wrote the song for you, although we've never met. I sing about our good times and our sad times too. We shared so many secrets, it's hard to comprehend how this radio has joined our lives. Best friends who have never met. I love to feel your emotions each time you play our song, as I sit down and plunk out another chord. Radio waves have joined our lives through our song. Know your emotions, they overwhelm me. I wrote the song for you, although we've never met. I sing about our good times and our sad times too. Shared so many secrets, it's hard to comprehend how this radio has joined our lives. Best friends who have never met. Thank you. And this last song goes back a long time. I wrote this when I was like 12 or 13. Grew up before the days of MTV and video games and all that stuff. And my older brother got his feet burned pretty bad in a home accident, and his feet were in an oxygen tent kind of thing to help the skin grafts attach to his lower legs. And my parents went to a garage sale and bought a guitar, and it came with a Ray Kroc, I believe, a book of chords and a little 45 that showed you how you put your fingers on the guitar and you strum that chord and how you hold the pick and all those wonderful things. And so my older brother and I, we started writing music a long time ago. And I wrote this next song called Do You Remember, I believe when I was either 12 or 13 for my father, for Father's Day. It's called Do You Remember? When you were so little and couldn't tie your shoe or ride a bicycle, throw a baseball too. Can you remember just who spent all this time with you? And as you got older, there was still so much to know, like how to tie a square knot, make that kite really go. Who was this guy who gave you all that he had? He sure sounds a lot like my dad. And Dad, thank you for being there when things weren't all that great. Like the night I came home a little drunk and was out a little late. Although you might have yelled at me, it's only now that I can finally see it's only 'cause you cared so much for me. And Dad, before this song is over, there's still one thing that has to be done. I know that it has been a long time, and it shouldn't since I'm your son. Only just a little thing, still so hard to do. Dad, I want you to know that I love you. Thanks for all the things you taught me to do. Hope I can be a dad like you.